So, if you saw yesterday's video, you probably know that it was pretty all over the place. Like, I wanted to focus on feral goats, and then we got on to fallow deer, and then feral pigs, and never really got back to feral goats. And I kind of wanted to focus on them a little bit more today, because I feel like we probably only saw like 3 herds. And then we sort of got on to other things, so I just changed the time. Feral goats seem to take a while to get into their zones, so I thought we'd go and take out a fallow deer before we go and focus on them. But I did talk about trying to hunt this map in the afternoon, and I tried that a bit earlier, and there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. I know red deer drink like 1800, so right before dark, but I wasn't seeing much, and rather than kind of going around without knowing anything, I thought we'd focus on the goats again, because I feel like just yesterday's video was not nearly enough for what I wanted to do, and I'm pretty sure there's at least the one lake that I've not really gone to for them yet, so we got ourselves a nice little gold fallow. And I want to go to the northwest up here. I know I went to the lake and spotted a couple, but I'm almost certain I didn't shoot any, and I'm not even sure that I saw them all, so I want to start with that. I'm pretty sure that's the best one over there. And actually, before he walks down out of sight, we'll just go ahead and take our shot at him. Looks like we got into lungs. And there's some others just kind of hanging around, but he seems to be the best one. And I know, like, just looking at the discovered area, I've been most of the way down there, but there might be even zones that I haven't seen yet. That's a kind of interesting horn shape. He's got one that kind of goes down more, one that's up. It actually makes him look bigger, I think, but just a 168 gold. And then I know there's another zone over where the marker is. I don't know if we got here too early or what, but I didn't see any over there. So their drink time actually doesn't last all that long. It's just like 10 to 12. So it's only about a half hour. I want to get this guy, but I'm pretty sure that's that blonde fur type. I'm just not 100% sure. We shot one on stream that was pretty big that was a blonde. I think that's what it is, and I'm pretty sure they're going to run like too fast to get both, but I think I'd rather go for the big one. And then if we can, yeah, that's going to be just gone, but I feel like that's got to be what that is. But this guy I think is either light or dark brown, or white brown. I can't keep any of these straight, and this guy's horns are kind of, they don't really spiral correctly. There's a lot of variation with the true racks for them, and it's good to see that a lot of them aren't just like super uniform. I think that one's by itself, and it's kind of got a pink nose. I don't think there's anything to that. We're gonna take it anyway, because that got me thinking. I've not seen any screenshots anywhere of any rare feral goats, and I gotta think there are some, but every fur type I've seen like multiple times, so I don't think any of them are rare, and I gotta think there's probably like at least albino and melanistic, or maybe at the very least albino, because in Hunter Classic they have feral goats, there's albino but there is no melanistic, and the albino goats in Classic are extremely rare, so maybe it is just, you know, there's not a lot of people getting to hunt the map right now, so that might be all it is. But I'm curious to see what actually is rare for them, because at least from my experience so far, whatever it is going to be properly rare, unlike the chamois. But yeah, that's just the white fur type. Nothing special with that. But I'm actually excited to see those. Actually, seeing that reminds me, I saw a screenshot of, I think it was called a mixed or something like that. It kind of looked like this, but with a couple of other colors as well. And that might actually be a proper rare, because I've not shot one of those in my play. And I've tried to, you know, cover as much ground as I can for these guys, and just not really sure, but that reminded me, I haven't seen one of those yet. Some of these horn shapes just make them look huge at a distance, but that's pretty much the same size as all the other ones we've shot. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm pretty sure that'll bring him down quickly and we can go and find out, because I can't tell if he's got a horn like flaring out further to the side, but at first I thought that was a big one. But actually, even this one, most of the black whites I see are actually female, and I'm not sure why that is, but it seems like there's way less of them for the males. But that's even a gold one. I'm actually not sure there's anything different about that one. It might just kind of go up a bit more. Nah, that horn kind of does flare off to the side a bit, so it's definitely unique. Might be the biggest one we shot at 176 so far. Still well short of diamond, but we've shot some quite interesting looking goats so far today. That guy's not bad. He's still just a 4. And at 201 max, he's not going to have a chance at reaching diamond. But I'm pretty sure he's got the bigger horn shape, so I do want to actually take that, because I talked about it yesterday, and I don't think we ever actually got to see one. So I'm pretty sure that's going to get him through the lungs, although he didn't act like it. I'm not sure where that would have hit. That definitely didn't get him. I'm not sure if it was the range or how he's still alive, but at 0 to 25, I'm just afraid he could just drop at any second. So the earlier we can get a shot in there, the better, because you never know. I've seen it happen. They just seem like they're going to be fine and then eventually drop. And at that health, it's not going to take much, so maybe he is going to go drink there? Get a shot in there so we're not going to hit his skull. So hopefully we get the score out of that. I want to get a good look at those horns. And actually, this herd didn't spook, and I wanted to get that guy as well. That's another just black-white, but again, I don't see a ton of males with that fur type, so hopefully better shot placement. That'll bring him down. Maybe it's because, like, from the side, it's difficult to really tell how big one of them is until you get the score estimate, but everyone I see looks impressive. And I keep wanting to take them out. What happened? I don't have a clue why we didn't get that, but I'm pretty sure that first one we shot that we ended up shooting twice should be down right here in front of us somewhere. And I want to know, for one, like, why was that shot not okay? Because I actually thought we did just fine. And then also, just to take a look at these horns, because it's kind of like the second spiral that I had talked about. That was 349 meters. I guess we were just a touch low. We were really close. And he's actually only 181, but you see that, like, second spiral starting? They look really good, and I'm just really looking forward to actually getting a diamond one of these. And honestly, at this point, with the release 2 days away, I am pretty much fine with waiting those couple of days and just getting one in the live game, because everything that I've kind of wanted so far, we've gotten in the beta and we can't keep, so wouldn't be a big deal if we have to wait a little bit. But I think at least this black-white is actually a little bit bigger. But you don't see that second spiral like the big one we just shot there, and again, I like them. I think they did a pretty good job with them, and they were one that really, they weren't even that much on my radar. I was more interested in the chamois and everything, but seeing the good size ones, they actually kind of caught my interest. But this other guy's down here. I don't think we're going to be able to kind of have any idea what happened on the first shot. I know I aimed higher, but he was only 224 meters or something. 223. I don't get how we completely missed with the other shot, but regardless, that one worked out fine. Hard shot and dropped him. And it's 12:30, so I know some of the drink zones go till 1300. I kind of want to go check the river again and see if anything good respawn. We can check that real quick, I think. So we ended up just kind of resetting the time to 11 because I came down here and there was just nothing at all, so figured we'd try again. We'll go ahead and take that guy anyway. I don't know where the rest are, because I know there was a big herd of them, but maybe we're even just here early and that's the only one that got here so far. But I did think that guy was kind of interesting, and he's the blonde fur type, so there was that one that I wanted to shoot earlier, and I think it did have like a little bit of a darker head and a lighter body, but it was a female, so I don't think there's as much of like a beard. I'm actually not even certain. I've shot very few female feral goats, but that guy made gold, which I didn't think with those kind of droopy horns he would. So that's interesting. There's a turkey that keeps gobbling up there, and because we actually had good luck with the rare last time, I think we're going to wander up that way, see if we can maybe get that, and then that's probably going to do it, because we've actually shot a good number of goats today. Of course, I say that, and one of the better ghosts we've seen is just walking across over here, so maybe we'll get that. And if we can, we'll run over here and see if the turkey shows up, because quite often they just kind of end up flying over, so we might see him. There is a zone right there for this guy, and he's a low weight, so I'm not super worried. Actually, a couple of them there. That's probably the one we spooked, but then that guy's actually potentially a diamond, so we'll go ahead and send a shot over that way. It's 250, so that should be just about right. And there were other goats. I don't know that they'll hear that. Well, I think that was a warning call. So they're kind of walking down through here. That's actually the one I wanted to get. So we might as well. I mean, again, there's still one more day of the creator beta, so we might as well take stuff for respawns where we get the opportunity. And I did see there were some females walking around as well as I was trying to find turkey tracks. They do have like a less of a prominent beard, so I'm pretty sure that was why the blonde looked different. Is it even called a beard, by the way? I feel like that's probably not the right term, but I'm gonna go with it because I don't have anything better. They're just all walking across here. I don't get why they're going this way. It's, like I said, I made it 11. It's 12 now. They should all be down there at their drink zones. I don't really understand why they're not doing that, but I think I mentioned at the beginning, they do seem to be slow getting there. But that guy was a silver. Our turkey here is a gold. Actually, pretty low for the max estimate, just 4.3. And I've lost track. Do we only have one more goat to claim? I'm pretty sure. Should be like that one right there. And hopefully I'm not forgetting about any. And at least today we actually kind of stayed on task and went after feral goats properly, and no big ones, but like I said there, we're honestly so close to the release of the map. I wouldn't mind if we just end up waiting and maybe can find a diamond on the live game, but I do like this white fur type. They look pretty cool, and we're in on a gold, so not too bad. Nothing to go back to the trophy lodge for, but probably if we're going back to the trophy lodge every single video, that's probably not good, so I think it's going to be a good thing that they're not super common to make diamond. But that is going to do it for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.